Crazy how time flies when I wonder if the path is in the right direction. But I do believe things come to light by accident when it remains on. Sounds like it's meant to be.
Wake up, mistakes made when things fall apart. Get up, what matters at the ending's how you left tomorrow. Read up, fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see on the other side of stars.
Oh, the journey starts from where we did first step. No one's sure what lies ahead before them breath. Rose maybe, rough and tough. Through it will lead somewhere.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Sometimes this journey is about the chase. All about the destination of the world. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go.
how long can it
No time to waste. Gotta advance your life, go get it burn.
When there's a beginning, there's an ending too. As we go away, come across many predicaments. Feel like lights beneath, colors of love that's excellent. The pictures fade away, yet it will remain the same.
Stop living dead when your heart's beating still. No one's slowing down for me, I'm never gonna chill. Every low phase of riding like a trail. I by the rules, but outshine.
Only time will tell the money to the thieves. Longer we wait, may it be this way to keep. Standing by for instance, shouting is the pain.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Only from the heart one reaches to the sky. Ups and downs it goes for years of each other right. As you go, believing the faith in
No time to waste. Gotta advance your life, go get it go.
Trust is the maze, reflect hope and fear. Be brave and learn the pain. One might just stay. This truth works out, which may be hard sometimes of life. Meanings out of the search for.
Question, no answers, will this be for nothing? I felt so worthless and nervous, disgusting. I won't be so broken unless I conducted diligently, patiently, and trusted myself. Nothing was given to me, so gonna go earn it. Every pain needs another motivation, I burn it. Reputation doesn't stop death, but it stops life. Accept an open mind for life.
One day this quiet voices will be heard. Loud and clear the story of the world.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How we doing? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Hi. Hello, everybody. My name's Snowy Lotus. Welcome back to the Snowy Show. It is Tuesday, June 9th, 2026. It's 9:10 p.m. I'm approximately 10 minutes and 57 seconds late. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kiri. Hello, Avalon. Welcome back. You changed your name again. All right. I know you could just do that constantly. Just change your name like every day. You got perfume in your eye. That's not good. That's from Epic the Musical. Please make a stream reacting to all of it. That's a lot. You're asking for a lot. Hello, E. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. I have a brownie. I have brownies. Multiple brownies. Hello, Raina. How are you doing? How you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good night. Hello, Octavia. I just like fudge brownies. I have fudge brownies. I'm a sub. That's great. Thank you, Raina, we're doing poetry tonight. Stick around if you're interested. My eye stings. if I what? Wash it out. Vanilla with too much frosting, which made it gross. Okay. Sprunky. Exactly. Welcome back, I do stuff. Hello, Ava. How we doing? I do stuff. We are doing poetry tonight. I'm just eating some brownies before we begin. How's everybody doing tonight? I do stuff. Did you have a good weekend? It's Ave. Ave or Ave? Freaking fly in my room. What's up with that? I like and sub. Thank you. I appreciate it. Snowy, will you please plan a stream where you react to all? That's a lot. Okay. You did? That's great. I'm happy to hear that I do stuff. Avalon, you are asking for quite a lot. You are asking for a lot. Yeah, I like Ave. Yeah, like Ave. I still don't know which one is which. Yeah, you can split it in half. 20 songs over 2 days. Okay, all right. Let's chill out. That's too much. Way too much. Ave? Okay, I gotcha, Ave. Anyway, welcome in, Ave. I hope you had a good weekend. So we're doing poetry today, everybody. I believe my perfume got in my eyes by accident. My mom, I got a water bottle. It's heavy. And I felt like half of it on myself. Okay. 4 songs over 5 days. I don't... 4 songs per day. Okay. All right. Snowy Lotus, I like you. I like myself too. Octavia, I like myself too. Thank you. All weekend I was preparing for graduation. Oh, you graduating what, like this week? You graduating this week? Hopefully it goes well. Nice and easy. Oh, let me next week. Okay. I gotcha. Hello, Alicia. Welcome back. He is happy. Ah, exactly. Okay, everybody. My friend is giving me $40 to trip on stage. Go for it. Graduation, I'm already on my summer vacation. Really? Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it, Ave. Do it. Snowy stream. Avalon. You can't just come in here and hijack what we're doing. You can't do that. When I finish my perfume, I'm gonna swap it with water. Okay. My schooling ended May 28th. Okay. What if he reads the Odyssey? Okay. Okay, E. We're going. This is way too far. Snowy live. Octavia, I am live. Is that close enough? I still have a 3-pitch tournament for my school. What's that mean? What does that mean? What is that? Like baseball? like you throw a ball? Is that what you mean? My school ends June 24th. Oh, you're almost done. Yeah, I remember my school ended when I was in school. It would end in May. I should have split to everyone at school. At least I don't know what that means. My school starts June 22nd. What? It's like baseball. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, E. Mine always ended in May. Hello, person. How are you? Mystery Glitch. I'm doing well. How are you? We're going to be doing poetry here in a minute. If you're interested, stick around. Except you don't get strikes and balls, just 3 pitches. Oh, okay. Well, so you getting all warmed up, getting all trained up to throw some crazy fastballs. I don't. I know like the basics of baseball. I don't. I don't know much else. Good. That's great, Mystery Glitch. I'm happy to hear that. If you don't hit the ball, then you're out. Oh, I see. So you just swing at everything. Are you throwing the pitch? Or do you just have to hit? I suck at hitting the ball and running, so I'd be bad. Hello, I like cats. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. The only sport I've ever done is curling. Okay. No, lol, my underhand sucks. Oh, really? Yeah, I've done t-ball. I've done soccer. I've done basketball. What else? That was it. Yeah. That was it. I always had people tell me like, hey, you should do like football. Because I have like very like wide shoulders. Oh, you're on a curling team. What's curling? Like where you do the thing with the ice, right? And you do the you throw the thing. Is that what curling is? Shoulder mogging, yeah. I was shoulder mogging everybody. I don't really like football. That's fair. Yeah, and you sweep? Huh. I play volleyball sometimes, but I've been in dance at school at least once for the last 5 years. I'm about to be a sophomore. Okay. I played in band for like 4 years. I quit after my freshman year because I hated it. It didn't really feel like anybody cared that I was there, so. Also, it was just kind of a hassle. It was stressful. I didn't really like my instrument too much. I'm spreading my perfume everywhere. Okay, Kiri, just don't do it in your eyes. Then I just did color guard, so basically dance. Okay. I feel like volleyball is overrated. Okay. There's that one anime about it, so is it? Is it? Is it overrated? You said I can't switch topics to the musical. Why did you switch it now? What? do you mean? What? Listen. I'm I didn't switch topics. All right, we're just chatting. We are doing literally just chatting. I see you were saying we're not talking about poetry. Okay. Oh, anime, haiku. Haiku. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I haven't seen a volleyball anime. Yeah, haiku. It's like Haikyuu. I think there's like 6 seasons of it. Super crazy popular. Kaiku E. I tried getting into that anime, but they took sport too seriously. Okay. I'm playing my phone in school. Okay, that's great. I'll watch it. Yeah, I heard it was really good. My youngest sibling loved it. Loved it. Psyche K. Psyche K. Oh, the one anime with the like the where he has the things on his head and he's like he has like the powers. That's really good. More Ice-Onis I want to meet. No. No. I just kind of got into anime. Oh. Well, you got a lot to watch. There is a lot to watch. Wish they had 8 million seasons of Pink Haired Psychic. Yeah, it was really good. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, there's a lot of anime for you to get into. There's a lot there. One day before I'll forget me. Now I forget them, but it hurts. Okay. That's the same, Charlotte. I feel the same. I feel the same, but you know what? You know what? You keep going no matter what. You keep going no matter what. Because we all have infinite potential. We all have infinite potential, and not meeting that potential is honestly a little bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame. They hurt me. I understand that, Charlotte. Maybe. You got to keep going, though. You got to keep plugging along, but I miss them. I see. I get it. I do get it. It's hard. It is hard. I don't understand what you're talking about, but it's hard. Keep plugging along. You will be able to continue. Is Avatar and Dragon Prince considered anime? Not typically. Not typically. Usually anime is kind of relegated to like Eastern animation style, like Korean, Chinese, or Japanese. I watched Doki Doki without knowing it was anime. I've seen 2 seasons of JJK, and I've seen Dan Da Dan. I've seen Spy X Family. Those are all really good. Those are all really good shows. They're a lot of fun. I hate incomplete sentences there, so I've really gotten into Maze Runner. Oh, the book? I think Avatar. Yeah, Avatar is the closest, I think, to anime. With how much like reference it's taken from like Eastern like animation style. Okay, we're getting to the poetry. I'm eating this brownie. I'm slowly eating this brownie. I'm playing my phone in the store. Okay. Okay. Like the movies, I don't read, lol. I do sometimes, but I have dyslexia. It's hard. Yeah, I've gotten back into reading. I try to read every night. I'm almost done with one book, and then we're gonna get back to another book, and then I have another book. I see what you're saying, Avalon. Okay. No, I haven't read ACOTAR yet. Okay, everybody, we're going to start. So the poem on the docket today is Out to Old Aunt Mary's. Oh, hold on, let me start recording. Hold on. You finished book 4 of ACOTAR? That's great. That's great. Okay. So, hold on, let me pull it up here. Here we go. Okay. So the poem we are going to be reading today is Out to Old Aunt Mary's by James Whitcomb Riley. I haven't read this yet. So this will be fun. This is a bit of a longer one, so if we get through it all, we get through it all. I'm gonna go clean up a mess of dishes I created on my phone, so that's okay. E, I appreciate you joining. What's the daily NBA topic? What does this poem mean? That's what it is. That's what it means. Okay. So we're gonna read through the whole thing, and then we'll try to figure out what's happening. Okay. I'm gonna have some difficulties here because the poem is actually too big for my software. How should we do this? Huh? What is the... Oh, I see it. They have a little bit different in the book than here. Okay, Snowy, guess what? What? Okay, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Okay. Yeah, so this is Out to Old Aunt Mary's. Wasn't it pleasant, oh brother mine, in those days of the lost sunshine of youth, when the Saturday's chores were through, and the Sunday's wood in the kitchen too, and we went visiting, me and you, out to Old Aunt Mary's. Ooh. Oh, brother. This is different. All right, I'm cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're kind of cooked. I'm watching baseball right now. Okay, that's great. All right, we're just going to keep reading. We're going to wing it. It all comes back so clear today, though I'm as bald as you are gray. Out by the barn lot and down the lane, we patter along. Gosh darn it. What? Hold on. Me and you. I told. Okay. Oh my God! They just they cut out certain parts. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, they've cut out a bunch of verses. Okay, that's interesting. Hello, Lulu. I feel like I've heard that before. Okay, I'm gonna have to we'll figure it out after. We'll come back around and figure it out. Okay. Yeah, it all comes back so clear today. Though I am as bald as you are gray, out by the barn lot and down the lane, we patter along in the dust again, as light as the tips of the drops of rain out to old Aunt Mary's. We cross the pasture and through the wood, where the old gray snag of poplar stood, where the hammering redheads hopped awry, and the buzzard raised in the clearing sky. A lulled and circled as we went by, out to old Aunt Mary's. And then in the dust of the road again, and the teams we met and the countrymen, and the long highway with sunshine spread as thick as butter on country bread. Our cares behind and our hearts ahead, out to old Aunt Mary's. Why, I see her now in the open door, where the little gourds grew up the sides and o'er the clapboard roof, and her face on me. Wasn't it good for a boy to see? And wasn't it good for a boy to be out to old Aunt Mary's? The jelly, the jam, and the marmalade, and the cherry and quince preserves she made, and the sweet sour pickles of peach and pear, with cinnamon in 'em, and all things rare. And the more we are and the more we are ate, what? And the more we ate was the more to spare, out to old Aunt Mary's. And the old spring house in the cool green gloom of the willow trees in the cooler room, where the swinging shelves and the crocks were kept, where the cream in a golden langour slept. Yeah, where the cream in a golden langour slept, while the waters gurgled and laughed and wept, out to old Aunt Mary's. And as many a time have you and I, barefoot boys in the days gone by, knelt and in tremulous ecstasies dipped our lips in the sweets like these. Memories now is on her knees, out to old Aunt Mary's. And oh, my brother so far away, this is to tell you she waits today. To welcome us, Aunt Mary fell, asleep this morning, whispering, tell the boys to come, and all is well. Out to old Aunt Mary's. Okay. That's that. I gotta go, I'm sorry. No, you don't care. No worries, Ave. No worries. Well, have a good rest of your night. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna change my display name. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, thanks for joining, Abe. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Okay. So that's the poem. This poem doesn't seem too complicated. I think the vast majority of what this poem is talking about is just recounting times when the author went to their aunt's house. I think that's like legitimately it. Yeah, I think that's like legitimately it. I don't think it's anything like deeper than that. I'll be honest. Yeah, I think this is literally just about the author going to their aunt's house. I do think it's I think it's a nice poem. I think it's nice, and it talks about things. You know, there's a rhythm, there's a rhyme with it all. Um, um, yeah. So there's not really too much here. There's not really too much here. The poem itself is literally just about the author and his brother going over their fond memories of going to their old Aunt Mary's house. You know, here, let me do this. Let me do this. Oh, gosh darn it. I just told my other streamer to come here. Okay. My king, do not be alarmed. Okay. That's... Hello, Lulu. Okay, okay, Avalon, that's great. That's great. Gosh darn it, this is all messed up. They I went to a website to like copy and paste the actual like stuff so that way you can see it. But it's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, okay, hold on. I gotta fix this. Yeah, I gotta fix this. Guess what, Snowy? I have to wait 3 days to change. Okay. Okay, sure. That's great. We're gonna get rid of this. All comes to me serious. Okay, that's 2. Yeah, this is gonna have to bear with me so that way we can work on a video later. That's 3. Why do you want to change your display name like constantly? Hello, Finn Durner. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, how am I doing? I'm doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Hopefully you had a good weekend. We're going through poetry right now. I kind of messed up in the like these little like text cards I have here. I messed up a little bit, so I'm trying to fix it. Okay, so we have 4, then yeah, I hope you're having a good evening or morning or afternoon or wherever you're at. Yeah, because I wanna show these on the screen. So we're slowing down a little bit here. Not much going on. Not much going on. We're hanging out. We're having a good time. Yes, Kiri. What is it that you need from me? What is it? What is it? There we go. Whoopsie. I love concerts. I have a school-wide concert that I need to attend Thursday. Okay. I'm just here eating more cake than I made. Okay. That's great. That's great. I hope it's good. Okay, this should be it. Okay, we should be good now. Okay. Okay. So. All right. Yeah, so like I was saying, this poem is very simple. I'm not really I think we can read basically all of this like literally. I don't think there's, I mean, I don't think there's any like more hidden meaning to any of this. I think I think that this is a poem going over the author and their brother's good times going to their aunt's house and the pathway going there, their trip through the forest. After they finished their Saturday's chores and they got the Sunday's woods in the kitchen, they went to visit their aunt's house. And so in the second verse, they say, "Though I am bald as you are gray." So they're like reminiscing about their younger days when they were going through the we crossed the pasture and through the wood. And they talk about going through the wood and the birds and everything that was there. The dust of the road and the teams we met and the countrymen along the highway. So they walked a decent way. I'm always here. Want to attend you if I get bored. Kiri, I appreciate it. Yeah, and then they talk about how when they get there, they see her in the open door. They see how like the house is built, and they're very excited. They eat the sweets she makes. The preserves, a bunch of different sweets that their aunt makes. And the Old Spring house, the cool green glooms. Yeah, so how the trees in the area kept the place really cool. The waters, because there's probably like a lake or a little pond, that kind of stuff. And how they would eat sweets, yeah. And at the end here, they say, "For, oh my brother, so far away, this is to tell you she waits today. To welcome us, Aunt Mary fell asleep this morning, whispering, tell the boys to come, and all is well." And so I think this is kind of saying that, you know, their lifetime has come to an end and they'll be joining their Aunt Mary. You know what I mean? And that's kind of, it's like it's just reminiscing. It's a poem about reminiscing about a good time when you were younger with a loved one, with a family member, with a brother, with a sister, and just kind of going through that time and living in that moment for that period of time. I don't think there's much more than that. Like, actually, I think that's it. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think it's okay to be that simple. I think it's okay to, you know, just tell the story about when this person and their brother were younger, they would love going to their aunt. And it does make me kind of sad here at the end. Here at the end when they're talking about "For oh my brother so far away." When I think he says "For oh my brother so far away," I think he's talking about how his brother has already kind of passed away. I think that's what he's saying here. And then she waits today to welcome us. And so this is talking about how the author is my mom has written hundreds of poems but hasn't published any of them. I hope she decides to at some point. Yeah. Or maybe it's just a fun hobby. Or, you know, maybe, you know, have like a big book of all the poetry. That's an option. So yeah, I think that's what this poem is. It's not complicated. It's not really like a lot going on here. There's not a lot of like wordplay. There's rhyme, right? There's rhyme, and trying to be as detailed as possible when describing, you know, what the author is talking about in the moment. And I think also something I will add, that some of these words are very, very descriptive, very, very descriptive. So the author is almost painting a picture of, hold on, where is it? Yeah. Painting a picture of each and every single moment that they remember so vividly. They have these visions in their head of these moments, these and the very specific things they remember from them, right? So, yeah, we patter along in the dust again, as light as the tips of the drops of rain, right? What's another one? Where the hammering redheads hopped awry, and the buzzards raised in the clearing sky, right? So they're like going through this, and they're like talking about the very specific things they remember from their travels to their Aunt Mary's, like you would with a family member. Like, oh, you remember that one time like there were buzzards flying above us? Or do you remember that one time where we saw like different groups of guys, like countrymen? We went, the highway's super long. Okay, Avalon, no problem. And so he's being very descriptive, trying to paint like a picture, a painting of each verse is its own kind of painting of a scene to try to describe his memories in the best detail possible. Again, like you would when you're reminiscing. Hello, child of the internet. How are you? We're talking about poetry. We're talking about poetry today. We're reading a poem. Well, we already finished reading it, but we're trying to understand it. We're reading Out to Old Aunt Mary's. It's a poem about reminiscing about times when you were younger, good times when you had fun, going off to a relative's house during the summer, or or on the weekends, that kind of stuff. I think we pretty much have it. I don't really think there's too much more. If I'm being honest, this might be a bit short of a stream today, because there's not really too much left to go into, which is okay. Nice. I also love the hair. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah, boy. Oh, I'm tired. All right, excuse me. I think that's it. This poem is very simple. Unlike last week's poem, last week's poem was not simple at all. I am still editing the video on it. It's almost done. So we'll have that hopefully up within the next couple days. We'll see. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we're done with this. I have not really anything else to say. I mean, it's not complicated. Have a good day, afternoon, or night. Thank you, child of the internet. I appreciate it. The jelly, the jam, and the marmalade, and the cherry and quince preserve she made. And the sweet sour pickles of peach and pear with cinnamon in them, and all things rare. And the more we ate was the more despair. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know. It's not really, And as many a time as you and I, barefoot boys in the days gone by, knelt in the tremulous ecstasies, dipped our lips into sweets like these. Memory now is on her knees, out to old Aunt Mary's. I think the memory now is on her knees is probably about how, you know, the memory is starting to kind of fade with a lot of this. It is kind of sad. It's a little sad. There's some like sad undertones to this. I'm gonna be honest. There's some sad undertones. But you know, thus is life. Thus is life. You know, there's the sadness to it all. We stand within the walls of time and that kind of stuff. So, okay. All right. I think we're done there. I think we're done there. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say on this poem. This is a lot simpler. That's nice. We don't need every poem to be extremely complicated. That's okay. That's okay. I'm probably gonna call it here. It's almost 10 o'clock, so we're gone for almost 50 minutes. That's great. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me. My name's Snowy Lotus. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some story prompts. We'll do it, telling some stories, that kind of stuff. So I'll be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know. And with that said, my name's Snowy Lotus. This has been The Snowy Show. And as always, see ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.